Small, you see me? You see him up so, and you know, it's a swing, yeah! You see me, love it. I saw the more say you're protecting him like yo. You know, we basically say this was constant burden upon him, kind of care for it. It's like a carefree spirit when they deal with the Messiah, yo.
Isaiah 36 and 6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him.
There's no hope on Pharaoh's side. You know, it shows that as a prime example what happened to Egypt. You know what I mean? Like the same thing about now, Skipper said, I'm going to visit Egypt as before. Roughly perfect, you remember the place there? He said, I'm going to plague Egypt as before. I don't like him, I'm going to plague ancient Egypt again. Egypt now, because Skipper tell you, brother, read Revelation 11th chapter. They tell you that the dead body shall lie in the street of the great city which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. Where in the world is spiritually called Egypt? You know what I mean? There are some articles, some books and them thing there and image will show you that, you know, America, America follow the same spirit.
The pyramid on the back of the dollar.
Yeah, exactly, the pyramid on the back of the dollar. We serve slavery here, the bulk of the slaves, you know what I mean, we're in the America, you know what I mean, the Americas, you know, go on.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 11. Okay. It says, but I will bring them with a...
Come on, I guess so.
Oh, yeah. It said, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched forth and certain. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Yep.
But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretch out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before.
And how that you don't talk about it, because when it's just is in a speed, you see me, them are transition from Babylon and going over to Persia. You see me, that's when Israel lived. They never in an Egyptian captivity. You see me, so how could that be talking about the actual ancient Egypt? Couldn't be talking about that.
Exactly.
You see me, so it must be a spiritual connection. You see me, even St. John Revelator speak about spiritual Egypt, and it was referring to Babylon and the Great Mother of all.
Isaiah 19.
Isaiah 19. So it must be this one, yo. It must be this one, because Egypt where exists right now is not a power in the earth anymore.
And he said, we are also, our Lord was crucified.
Yeah.
Yeah, because our Lord get crossed out, you know what I mean, when we, in the Americas, in the Renaissance period.
And if you look on it, the other way, the Lord get crucified in the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire, which still there now.
Exactly.
Second leg, you see me? The second leg of the Roman Empire, the revived Roman Empire.
Can.
You see me?
There's one I heard where was wounded unto death and did live.
Yeah.
So we can read the next one. It says, and will destroy all the land thereof, but destroy all the lands thereof. You know, Egypt still exists. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it.
As a quick one, as you touch on the mourn, Egypt shall mourn. So this is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 30. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. So same way in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, when them are going to stand in a terrible fear and thing when them see us standing up on our feet declaring who we are and our powers. I see we know them miserable. Right now, this is the starting phase of them being
miserable.
Exactly.
Hey, but the Lord saying him sore displeased with the Edens that are at ease, yo.
And not only because even with Wisdom of Solomon, I say, yo, the entire is in great boldness against such as afflicted the elect, basically. Also our people. Them, he's give a tell about them where,
Big moves.
Yeah, right, you know what I mean?
Yes, they have specific.
Right. The thing is, Jacob wicked, When he did fuck up our people.
Are among my people.
Yeah, man, and you
So
gonna brush
even
him.
them are gonna be a stand, are gonna be like, you know,
We missed the mark.
bugged out. You know,
The
say,
master, yeah, the master
we
missed
count
the mark.
the, yeah, right, that's it. You know, it really, are really our people.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I realized that the Christianity where they made so heavily invested in was always wrong.
You might expect, Kenneth Copeland to get they're up there. Oh man, it's Kenneth Copeland.
But this is what is spread out to the masses, you know?
Yeah.
And as you put up one quote from Booker T. Washington, not because something is widespread, don't mean that it's right. And Christianity is the largest religion on the face of the earth.
And we still say,
Wide is the gate that leadeth to destruction, right? And
Yep.
Christianity is the widest gate.
Exactly.
You see me?
Yeah,
It's
he's
the
like-
widest of all the gates.
it's like you look on you, it's like,
So,
isn't that obvious?
you know? But there's a thing called herd mentality, you see me, and the need to
be accepted.
The need to be accepted
That's why
and
scripture
belong.
say, can I get a precept for you? This is the book of Psalms 1 and 1. It said, blessed is the man that see what it say, follow not a multitude to the youth. Yeah, we're going to check the Psalms 1.
Somewhere in the
Exodus 23.
And you know, the same thing comes to mind. This is why the Lord said that to Israel. Because he knows that's them state. Isn't it? Don't follow Moses.
Exodus 23 and 2.
Exodus 23 verse 2. It said, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment.
Exactly. So just because the majority fall headlong over one cliff, I'm not going to say, all right, it is no right. You see me? The majority don't define the truth. So if everybody come together one day and say, all right, trees are now red. We are not calling them green anymore. You are going to go along with it? Come on, man.
A good example of that is the book of Susanna.
Yeah.
Very, very good example of that.
And they represent the elect.
Right? The majority, they say one thing and then they agree because them say, oh, witness. And yeah, the respect and who was the person that said them a witness. And guess what? The spirit of truth did prevail.
Yep.
Precept.
Go on.
Psalms 1 and 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but is the light of the law, and his right. And in his law will he meditate day and night.
Read that one there.
He said, but his delight is in the law of the Yahweh Shemel Shai, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night.
Yeah.
Because that is truth and that is life. You know? Yo, when I really look on it, you know, that's why the scripture say, oh, Yahweh is the God of truth. You know, because truth, as the brother always quoted, truth is not subjective. You know, it's truth is just truth. You know, there's no, regardless the conditions, regarding the motive, regardless the reason. When something is truth, it is what it is.
Endure forever.
So right is right, wrong is, and somebody can get in a syrup. When you say, I'm a syrup, yeah, syrup, when you say, everything is double 2 against 2. You know? So once you have truth, then you have life. When you have once you have righteousness, then you have unrighteousness. And the scripture, as I say, you meditate in his laws day and night. That is how you know what is true. So everything that was contrary to that is obviously a lie.
As the scripture says, we know that on hearing we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error.
Yeah. And if they speak not according to this word.
There's no light in them. Alright, so the precept request Ecclesiasticus 33 and start of verse to the point verse 14. Said good is set against evil and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another.
And guess what? The times that we're going into is about to prove that. We're going to prove truth against lie, the godly versus the ungodly. You know, all these things are come to light, and it will prove who actually adhere to the truth.
Right,
Then
and by,
shall they
and
be
by,
known?
by his very
Visitation.
Down to the idols, not come through.
we are thy gods, thy rocky noon, thy trusted. Let them rise up and see if they can deliver them. Yeah?
Hey, they better go and charge them garbage as much from now.
Me say better find some cool it up if fling in it.
He intends to charge of him ring for 1 year. I'm going to need more than that.
What?
One year?
Even Esau, you know,
Delete, yeah.
the spiritual, because you know Esau work for the you know witchcraft enchantment from the left hand side, and even that I will get taken from him. Because with the most side, I read the most side, you know, give him that.
Remember, the spiritual demon Satan.
Yeah, so the most Satan, I got time for Satan withdraw himself.
Remember, it's scripture after the workings of Satan.
Oh, yeah?
Right, yeah, precept. This is Isaiah 47 verse 12. It says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be that thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them, they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame, there shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee, with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, and none shall save thee. Yeah, every nation I go back off for America. And say, see it there? You get fuck, you know. Everywhere they are going to cut.
You see the master not far off.
Yeah. You see me, everybody are got, I mean, even Jeremiah 51, they say, I'm forsaker. You see me, we can't heal her again. Forsaker, yo. So everybody got forsake America, yo.
And even Esau upon a whole to cause that's what in our made say the most of Yahweh is the father of spirits. So him have the control over the spirits for a time and I feel like say yo, they must obedient to him.
At least him get lease, man, him not a control. The most I give him a lease and he lease up.
Exactly. Because guess what? The one way get dominion over all these things, you know, as it is written in Colossians, you know, the one will get full dominion, he must come to claim all that was promised unto him. You know, that which has been given to him of his father. So yo, everything. So everything and everyone in it just done for you right there, sir. Time up. You know, so you what? In that day every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. And Yahweh shall is Lord.
Imagine just like how in the time of Daniel, You know what I mean? The Magi's are whosoever them were. You know what I mean? They were proven to be useless. Then at the same thing I got them again. The astrologers, the month, whosoever them
In Egypt too.
in Egypt. You know what I mean? All of them are proven to be useless because there's a greater power.
The amount of Indian astrologer there in Jamaica right now. You watch
Yo,
TV,
brother.
Anytime after 10.
5 minutes. What an advertisement, you know?
They make a good
Once you reach
Just
after
once
10.
you reach certain hours, 9,
Brother, once news at 10 done, brother, hit that.
At them time you see be advertisement, man. Come to this store and this store and this place and this place, man.
Yeah,
They
man.
might kill you.
Yo, the amount of people got
Yeah, man. Jay love them sitting there, you know. Jay love to get read up, you know.
Especially the woman then.
Especially the woman.
And right now, as I said, the charge of culture are billion of this thing. So,
Yeah, it really, yeah, I mean, you're just dying for that day to come with even for that can, you know, dish out the judgment, they could just
but when I
damage
tell
everything.
don't, like, we see it in a hip hop video, then fine. When I see it in a Jamaica, man, literally at the obia in our music video.
What claims them a Christian nation?
Literally, man, I sit down in a circle with camera, man, I cut off all
And
head
chicken foot.
and all them something there, all type of madness.
Hey, remember the skipper say you're suffering at a witch to live? Zane,
Like that no exist again.
They say the boy shall get
you should have dead.
get over here.
Zane, but he might go dead.
Just invite him and him followers to a stage on a slap up.
Still them, man, because the skipper.
Yo, how would do that in a scripture?
can't
Come on,
believe
man,
you.
scripture.
Yeah,
man,
I'm king.
Yeah.
I'm king do it. Yeah, him run up all of the worship, the worshippers. I say, yeah man, we have a big sacrifice and a big feast.
Oh, nah, the sacrifice.
And then close the door behind him.
Yeah.
Thinking of that.
Everything
That the most I do was Ezekiel 9.
That's why you can get that.
Precept, you have.
There by Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 11. So the lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the hardness of men shall be bowed down.
Bro,
And
you know who proud the most? Then when Esau Magic, all you know, the one that watch the news and follow up this. This big theatrics, you know.
Believe
I
me.
said them watch.
Nobody no proud now like Jamaican woman. You know, see the meme them. But one thing Olympics can prove is that you can always depend on Jamaican women. The man them workless, and the man them this, and the woman them get all of the medals. Nobody no proud like Jamaican woman, you know.
Okay, big up yourself.
One man saying, see, woman attack over everywhere.
Yes.
The vintage shall not
Can
come.
you take you over? Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, you can have it. This one.
And catch nuke them to when them a come.
So you know, as the scripture say, all pride. How come you're gonna say happy today and so woman and say, yo, this is not 6 feet. This is not 6 feet.
Just tell her come out of place, you know.
I am monkey climb. Alright.
Yeah, man,
You
I
need to say
cuss
no
say
more.
you're not even 6 feet. I say, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. You know, back up, man. You know, back up.
You have on your mask, you're good. You have on your mask.
And
You
guess
say you
what?
believe in your mask then?
Yo, right now, last week, Wednesday and Thursday, one bus. Them have bus. I transfer people and get them to get.
Yeah,
And I tell your brother, who for hand not dead,
right. The next
nah
day.
show up at work.
The next day, right?
Right now, which I mean,
Fire,
yeah, man. I told them, this one of them will get it from Wednesday.
Mash
I'm
up.
gonna tell us right now,
people are
mash
volunteer.
them.
Yeah, man.
Volunteer,
Yeah, brother.
go.
I saw that I pay people $5,000.
No, calm down.
Get you.
Ibex of a drive, a juke and drive. You see me?
Why not?
You get the juke, you qualify for a raffle to get one new car.
Yo, it shows that people fool you fuck.
Bro, I tell us say, yo, people, I say most of the people that know personally what go through forget what them forget. I tell us say, yo, one of them said something better. And a days now, my yo, them say, so I said to me, say, yo, you see me, the ever man, they ever tell me say something I go feel, but I never do it.
Yeah,
Second dose.
Me have a feeling we go to work a female workplace. And she say she get fair one. And she say, yo, she have to voice note me or text me with her right hand because she say, or left hand because she say, yo, the whole her right hand no good.
If me have to bribe you to take it, something wrong.
Brother,
Oh,
you have a youth.
Two people in my party them yet. Nobody go to the shop.
Oh, no. You have,
And I'm lucky now. Most of them come and
Aisa.
say, yo, yo. They have to set up plan to my party and then come in here. Wait, never eat my party.
That's right.
The next day.
You know, I'm part of the devil.
Just like you,
I'm
sir.
going to take it to my workplace. Why do you notice that taking interest to the man in this? And it's like me, I look for the woman, brother, I can't see her spirit. Change, brother. You don't really see.
Mash up,
You
brother.
really see
Them
like
slow
them
down,
things
brother.
like you can see it on person like them spirit
So
literally
yeah, one girl
change, yo.
always a laugh, brother, and the girl is then our children said, so I say, yo, right now, she say, yo, I can't lift up my
Aaron,
hand, man, I
You get a
can't.
call and say goodbye.
Mhm.
I'm dead.
Yo.
Yeah?
Brother.
You get a goodbye call?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
He's still alive still.
Yo.
Me know somebody who broke with close to. And I tell her, say, him out for a couple of days. And I say, yo, I'm not see the brother here, you see me? But them I say sick. So I'm in the not gonna last long. Go on.
and for the flocks, and for the cattle of the herds, and for the asses, and he fed them with bread for all their cattle for that year. When that year was ended, they came unto him the second year, and said unto him, We will not hide it from my Lord, how that our money is spent. My Lord also hath our herds of cattle. There is not aught left in the sight of my Lord, but our bodies and our land.
And them again, give them body, them offer them body to the sauce.
This scripture says souls of man.
Yeah?
You know, in Revelation, it says souls of men. That's why the scripture says them sell them soul.
So all that a man would give up just to save his life. It's like in a Job too.
I have some people, them not really, them not think about the spiritual ramifications of them giving into this. You know. Them not see it as them selling them soul. Them feel like that's something more drastic. But really and true, that's what it is. You see me? When somebody is going to force you to do something and you give in to it, and give you,
you know wrong.
And you know it's wrong. You submit into it.
The dignity.
You betray yourself. You're not one man again.
You have a precept, bro. This Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 14 verse 6. So there is none worse than he that endeth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And wait, no, sorry. No, this is this one, so. Oh yeah, see there. No. So,
Continue down until you find it.
move on.
Verse 19. Wherefore shall we die before thine eyes, both we and our land, by us and our land for bread, and we and our land will be servants unto Pharaoh.
Oh, yes.
You gotta take the sauce and follow your master. Just let me can go to the supermarket and go party and carnival and go race and go supermarket and go movies and no want to go America. I want to go worship at the altar of America.
The great America.
Is it the great America? I really and truly like that saying. You see me? You would like to have access into Master's kingdom. So see me and juke me, please. I like that. You see me? So if then you can compromise so much with this, when the real thing come with the MOTV, you have to compromise same way and you have to fold. Easy. You see me? Easy. You see me? And the thing is, you know, it kind of, it's a kind of muddy the water now, you know, look like you give up your freedom yet, you know, but it's going to be clear. Esau going to want you clearly choose to worship him than the Heavenly Father. He's not going to go around and do it. You see me? He want you directly choose to go against the Heavenly Father, and he's going to put that decision there clear.
Because he might break you.
Yeah.
It's a form of breaking. Because
Exactly.
Let's see if you could just do it out of convenience or necessity.
Or I'm deceive you or something.
Yeah, it means that you have a reason to rebel. But once you come off your own accord, the pressure get you when you come off your own accord, you have to battle with yourself. You can't battle with him. And I succumb the breaking process coming. And literally have to like him a break the whole entire
Break your
world.
will.
Yeah.
Oh, I find it. So Ecclesiasticus 10 verse 9. So why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such an one setteth his own soul to seal, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. And your bowels go back to your compassion. You know?
His own soul to seal because of it.
And that I think that's what, and you know,
One guy Babylon for sure.
I talked to somebody recently, and them I say, yo, them glad say for them family now take it and all them so. I say, yo, I talk that in my youth. The time I come with family no want to see you because they don't have food for you and family and you could sell you out or something. Because now, at that, I just say they cast away them boils, brother, and the man for themselves and they do no brother. And that's the thing I'm going on. Esau, even most of them war and things like this, Esau, but one thing Esau know, a human nature. Because he exploited daily for decades. So believe me, him know what mad.
Conan Hunter.
Yeah. Yeah, man, him know what mad yo. And the man, there's unity. Esau no dep on that.
Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer. If I once man will know for sow deception. Just watch some movie, brother. With where the alphabet group some do, or even an ancient history how the Romans them go and whisper in a people's ears, brother.
So even though you have you know, honorable brown dog, you know, the most honorable brown dog, even though you have him at talk about, because in the beginning you know, the beginning stage, you know, them always put this term unilateralism. You know what I mean? Every like, you know, countries, you know, operate in a unilateral way, and you know, globalism and everything. You know what I mean? Esau only care about theme in the bargain. You know, so Esau don't really care about well you, because really and truly, like this country, I gonna become you know, like self-destruct.
Yeah, failed states.
Yeah, fair state, that is the term. All of these countries are going to become fair state because, you know, the speed and the kind of thing where them are bringing, a lot of these countries can't really, you know what I mean, match up to anything.
With them depopulate the earth.
They might expect to actually move people from certain countries to the metropolis.
You know, him plan work perfect though. He set up it's a broadcast between them. But just realize him, you know, he really want people for riot, you know.
Yep.
He set it up so people riot, but when they riot, they destabilize countries. When they destabilize countries, the economy fail.
Yep.
And then after that,
The solution.
them run in with the solution.
Order out of chaos.
Yep. So you're right. You know, Shopper always I said, say them set up this man.
Yeah.
But them set him up neat. Them set him up and feel like say him a go win.
You were like the man them set
But
on
they hit
fire.
him, when I tell them say is that, yo, when I do this, him say them are right, you know, but him give them the idea so them can control the rights. And that.
And that's why even themselves, because Skipper tell about how them get deceived. You know what I mean? And the Skipper tell about them will actually commit fornication with the harlot, with America. Our most horrible brown dog sip the juice, the fornication juice, man. And he must follow this agenda.
And yet I see on your field too.
Exactly what the elite do, while you them show you this. There's a fire blaze behind you.
Right,
You know what I mean?
Then I'm going to tell you something. Right now, I have second thought because I want my 7 days.
You think you're not to that?
Him not ready.
He might have second
Well,
thought.
him can know say that happen, yes sir. Him know him that.
Yo,
Big stone him again.
but these are the thing. These are the thing. You know the reason why. A big stone not fling or not of a stone not fling yet.
Nobody know great.
They're not hungry yet because these people. When you have Saint Vincent to say, all right, this is what I want to do.
Hey, ain't it
What,
funny?
let me say this, Salakia. This is what I want to do. Them a see how this man out to fuck with the constitution and start riot. Them people are not a sense to start riot, brother. Brother, a hunger I forgot make them people have a stone.
Brother,
You see me as
people
a
come back, man. People come back and I wave them party my own.
Done.
Party where sell a TS's and I see them place so work. TS's is the right cross the road, brother. People come back and I wave them party. Party.
Just because of pride.
Just because.
Death and destruction to them.
Yeah, brother.
Right. 42/3.
Come. You have a precept?
Just bring out a precept here quickly. Salakia. And this is the book of 2nd Esdras chapter 15 verse 19, and it says here, a man shall have no pity on his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for a great tribulation. And we know say, and a man a cook him rice and peas, man, and Benjamin now the food next door, yo. And the woman a lick him nine back. Yeah, walk this boy. You see people not hungry. He go get the tarts.
Rice and peas,
understand?
brother. Rice and peas not cooking in them days, brother. We're not gonna peas. Where you get
But
peas from? Imported.
what look funny? But there are people who envy people for rice and peas today.
Right.
Today.
So just imagine
then.
when I just say when the rice and peas
We
are
gonna
bubble.
peas. Rice imported.
Where
brother.
rice are coming?
Rice
Well,
to make
but
it.
the thing when you can't put pot on fire them time there.
What?
Who can smell pot a bubble them time there?
Brother, you better not cook.
What we not talking about?
That me I tell you, you better not cook anything where you if you have tin and market there, you better do something that raw and just beat that, brother. You you have a set on a pot and make that go through your window.
Hey, I try to give a pass somebody and say, you smell like curry? You smell
No
like
problem, you see?
Remember we read couple years back buddy, the siege of Masada,
Yeah.
when them find the what make them find the woman?
Yeah, she did roast her son.
She they roast her son. And them smell it.
meat.
And run and find her and they find her and them frightened to see say yo.
Yeah, them they actually sick to them stomach
Yeah,
when them
sick
see
to
her and she say that she did do. So and them actually left her alone. But
Imagine say a smell.
then it's time to come, they're not gonna leave her alone. So they might take it cops and they might take
The
sheep.
cow.
She had the next meal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Cow and calf for they take
the
better.
morals of people even more degraded right now. You know, right now, I saw some savage fucking.
I'm begging, it's when you're hungry, you see me and your brain literally start feed from your body, morals gone out.
Cannibalism.
That's
Animal
why the
instinct.
woman get pushed to eat her pig. And the thing is, I know isolated is it. In every major famine on the face of the earth, mothers eat them pig. Now the siege of Leningrad, you see me, women even kill their spouse. You see me, I don't know how as a man you make a woman gun kill.
They must sleep. But most they go
Maybe
sleep.
asleep. But when you the wap and
Look on Judith. Look on Judith. Yeah man.
You say, man, you must they go sleep.
They tell me, yo, that nigga you don't even know say yo, you know fear brain.
Dinner.
After days she could have said yo. She pre her next option as you know you.
Because woman free that way there. You know,
Because
survival.
yeah, exactly. How did I mention something? But you did mention something for your woman a pressure you say yo, go doctor. The first to break. The woman first to
Weaker
break.
vessel.
The weaker vessel. Zane? And them see nothing yet.
Con.
Zane? It'll be crazy, man. It'll be really crazy and grimy out here, man. And a lot of people don't even know. You know, people like Bojo can only see thus far. You know, see say, yo, you cannot see a famine and where am I going to eat. Zane, how am I going to get delivered from a famine?
Basically what they miss is that this is the end of the
This
world.
is the end of the world. And
And the
As you
famine
know
is
it.
engineered.
exactly.
They might fuck up the food supply chain all around the world.
All around.
Yes, I want something for what's the name again? I forgot what it's
ICH?
Yeah, ICH farm. See me? I'm gonna show you how them fuck up the rice and the wheat globally out.
Brother, I
And
really-
people that depend on America and all.
Brother, yo, and the brother they still, yo, pay attention to it. The brother there hit the point. And you see what I must say, remember say I take a long time I like I do videos on these things, you know. But wait I show is that it's like a creeping kind of thing.
Yeah, it's them call it insidious. The insidious effect. So you don't really see it come. You see me? Them kind of taking time and then them do a little slight of the hand thing. You see me? So them entertain and distract you with that while them a fuck up
Yes, the
food in
Olympics are keep
background.
right now.
Virgin. Olympics. Me say virgin. It's like them figures say they never lock down.
And as that done, you have the football season. And some of the biggest
World Cup for next year, no?
next year and right now you have some, for example, the big talk in football right now for Messi transfer. Everybody they're not sure yet, but the name I call from PSG. But everybody like brother, the focus and them even see say
perfect timing, you know.
a perfect. I'm telling
But
you,
there's a second
them
that
coulda
plan
leave.
coming.
You know when the plan to actually leave?
No.
Next year, next season.
No man.
Them actually
Perfect
come. Them actually say, yo, the only way you can stay is you have to go do a pay cut. Him agree to the pay cut, and then he just boom in the media. Yo, we can't keep him. But everything's strategic, brother.
Hey, wait.
time.
A footballer can't stay one club because they have to do a pay cut. So it simply means that the football industry get fucked.
Yeah, man, that is it. Because
That's a major news.
Major news.
The man they have a reputation for a particular side or long.
Yeah.
Where them say
and the
they
kind
will
of play
never,
in
Icon.
and they will never move or something like that. So something like this, or something that we talk about for weeks, and worse like how you know finalize yet. People are gonna watch it like how bets are gonna make fun it. All type of stuff. Like it's a big event within itself.
Brother,
Believe
it's
me.
a great distraction.
Yeah,
and
it's
not only
really
that,
Probably one of
brother,
the most expensive transfers. in
one of
history
the most
football still.
one of the most eye-watching because kind of play a Wemby, Zane. But that is
It's about change the
strategic.
nature of the game and everything. So I tell us that people
You know,
look brother.
you know what they must say how important him is to the club? The league itself
I got change.
Change.
I got change. Right now, which is them call it La Liga. Right now, them at La Liga say when that man left, he like I just fuck. He like first of all, two of the main man are left. Ronaldo left all along, and then Messi. Right now, I say, oh, fuck La Liga. What go on for La Liga?
I left the league itself.
League
Yeah,
itself,
but
I go on next league. So it's like the whole league worried.
So,
So-
like our next Spanish club.
Because so basically money, I got money
Money
out
gone
of that.
La Liga.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I can't pay more I'm a cut.
No, brother.
That's one of the reasons. Because
No, when you say he's have a private
well,
team.
one of the reasons, the club itself, and that one financial constraint for a while. So
They
them,
show it's the clubs in general
Yes,
because
that-
they're not generating enough income
Exactly,
because of the
brother.
lockdowns and there's
Yep.
a new lockdown coming down.
Yes.
You know, if you don't get jobs,
Yep.
fuck off from society.
only part of club from Europe did actually say, yo, them lose so much billions because the supporters not able to come into the stands.
No, enough. When them are losing,
Come,
brother.
brother, the word,
The industry, my youth.
yeah. What, right now,
industries, brother. Man, them a collapse industry.
Yep.
And I buy them up.
Caribbean airline
World gets
also
fucked,
closed.
brother. 48 people them are
You see what I want to.
Is it-
And
yo,
that's just
The
Jamaicans.
economy is fucked and anybody who want to take job for hold and find this is not no fucking sense.
Yep. You
It's
see
in the
what I
jump
want
ship.
Yo, oi. Sinking man crab off a straw, brother.
Then try for your shy. You see me?
The rock.
If you
That's
see
not
this,
straw, brother. Brother, that's not one straw, brother.
Throw that.
To them, that look like one thread. The strongest thread them would have ever seen.
You have a job for where you can't see, and they can't see that. They can't see anything except for anything.
Done. Reset back.
Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Right. Scripture says, seek ye the Lord, and he may be found. Isn't it? The time will come when it's too late, isn't it? Right. When the Lord has closed the ark door as we speak, the door take the time to swing shut. Isn't it? Man, brother?
That's one of the main reasons why we can't even so we are doing videos, yo. You see me? We have to literally talk in a parable. Sometimes we could talk plain, yo.
No, we are talking about because the family of the world is coming. And with the family of the world comes the time of Jacob's trouble. Because when the Lord shut the mouths of the prophets, right?
That's it.
That means that the elect is sealed because the word is not going out anymore. Therefore, at the time now, the winds are going to get loosed. You see me? Because the winds only get held till him seal the servants of the Lord.
Ezekiel 9:4 come to play.
Yep.
What?
I want
Boy, I come out well sharp, man.
It's a little thing, you see me, your brothers are always talking for myself. You see me? No matter the most is in control. You see me? In any situation because it get gross, it get grime. You see me? But you have to always remember say yo, our Basham is in control. You say yo, the fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. It'll be a treasure. If you have the fear of the Lord the other day, there's a treasure to you. Zane, because him in control. If you don't believe that him in control, you get fucked because there's no hope then. See? Go on up.
Ecclesiastes 12:2. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened.
That's something that need to take place right now. They discuss about the whole entertainment industry, football falling in that.
Yep.
The movie theater thing. Business are closed, people get laid off, for go lock up in their house dead for hungry. What you think about it?
There was this
It's a squeeze.
Yep.
It's a siege.
Them did a try establish one drive-in theater. You know what I mean? And then boom. Lockdown again, they say shit, yeah, all other plans are gone out the door. So brother, yo.
Them spend to make up the venue there. They take extra loan from bank and everything there. Them can't pay.
And the main reason why riots not going out and when I call Jake can go hide and keep them party.
Jake can eat
You
food.
know, wait till all them things are cut out.
Jake can eat.
Yeah, that one party, you can go to supermarket still.
You can go
Alright,
supermarket
wait till the
same way.
supermarket access get
You
restricted.
still have curry.
Hey, in Australia, in Sydney, where them a say, you can only go what, 2 kilometers from your house when you come out? 5 kilometers?
And when you go buy grocery, I just want
One somebody alone can go. You can't have somebody for help, you carry back them and you alone go. Bread chin. You see me? And that's just the beginning, yo.
The way hyperinflation going right now,
Because
Certain things can't go on in Jamaica for sure.
because we are better. Select it, bro.
No, man, I said the way hyperinflation going on right now, the buying power of the dollar really taking a hit. You can't.
Every time I go to the supermarket, my bill go up and I see everything in my mind.
And you see, I put up the way name of them. I want to $55 for $1 US.
Yo, somebody say, you can't back up there?
Glad. Hey, fool.
You don't reach nowhere.
And every time I go start, I go choose one gas in my tank. I want next number that I have to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Brother, yo, just check in the comment boys and when you look at them. Yo, people.
Well, I know that people are complaining about it. You know, people complain about on social media. Third time now for the year KFC go.
Oh yeah, people are taking
That's all people care about.
I know what the thing is. Reggie, I have never driven past a KFC whether Kingston or Poland where the line is not long. No KFC line not short.
Bruh?
Reggie, I think they say, you know what they say? Right now they say, yo, if you don't have the job, you can't get KFC.
Problem.
Everybody
That's it.
Listen what I mean like that today, no, really?
not really.
No, KFC have to put out a statement say that was not real.
Yeah, can't
we
trust
serve
me.
all our customers.
If they ever say that, man, these two are going to Bulldogs. Them and them not a chicken.
No chicken?
No game, you know?
Yeah.
finish up and so
Yeah, finish that one, they can.
Ecclesiastes 12:4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets.
KFC doors.
Yeah, remember I know where you know there was a food shortage, chicken shortage, you know?
Yeah.
And just so you know, chicken don't make a Jamaica either.
Chicken
Good,
race.
chicken make.
Don't know chicken price go. KFC, the 3-piece now, 950.
But I eat
Three
this one
extra piece
now.
of chicken.
I eat
805.
805
No, I think at $985 for a 3-piece. Yes, it go up again, bro. So that I tell you.
When the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the birds.
So people now have a problem with the sound of the grinding low, the less work, the high food prices, and the high gas prices. You know, that upset people, our people, you see me?
About it.
I know
That's why it cuts off from it. Yeah,
Yeah, 2 lakhs make a good point, you know.
Dream weekend.
Him say, yo, this man not even, this man not cuss about the fact that the curfew gone. The man say, man not cuss because he not work, or because he get laid off, or because
Enough food.
he not food or something. The man not cuss because he can't get to our part. Then I say, yo,
He's a nigga.
what kind of seriousness you have to this thing?
Darkness.
Look how much other things what affect where you can really cuss about. And you cuss about that.
Marco Polo. Man, say, come on clean, brother, and I'm pretty man too.
And you see, yo, not to even point out where him live, but Jacob suffer. The youth, come on, yo, the condition, where I live in,
with the house, you see how you
you see where the host is. Come on, brother, not that yo, your people need to do yo.
Tell
You want to see the man.
That's why the police them vidate. That's why them vidate. That's why them vidate.
That man could go a couple days without food, so he can buy the freshest outfit and go and take some picture and put them on social.
That's why the man have this Andrew. I mean.
Anyway.
Right here, brother.
It says, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
In the entertainment industry, you know? In that big sense here, most are killing.
It's like if they're low now.
Yeah, man, if you gone to the dog, parents, the angel where they have to put out, what we call it?
Only fans.
Holy fans, make it look like the worm in France.
Shoot your pussy like nobody wants that.
Yo, alright, so with that again, it's me we say, call halal, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Mekapadash. Double honors again to the apostles and elders of Great Stone and salutations to the Ashram out here. Shalom.
So,
One back here, empty buckle, and you're the